Balance time. Let's go, champ. Oh! Oh! What's up, people? Good to see you all. Today we're actually going over a very unique video. I haven't tried this before, but I will be reviewing the techniques of a new ninja, Logan Paul. Yeah, so first things first, Logan, I know it's 4 years old. I'm not gonna go hard on this. Like, the dude's never done ninja, but I still wanna look at what he's capable of because the dude is extremely fit. And I listen to a lot of his podcasts, Impulsive. I think he's got some really cool guests on there.
Santa Claus does not deliver presents in the light. He only delivers presents when it's dark outside.
Oh, I love that. You always got these little nuggets.
It's a cool podcast. I think those guys are doing well. So I thought, what better to do than review Logan Paul's run on American Ninja Warrior? From the perspective of someone which has had a few years of Ninja Warrior under their belts. This guy.
Why are you the way that you are?
But tonight I've got a drink with me. Shout outs to my boy, Jack. I'm having some Cassidy. It's like a chocolatey milk drink.
You naughty, naughty. You teasing me, you naughty, naughty.
On to bigger and better things though. We have Logan Paul attacking the American Ninja Warrior course. Let's start it off.
Logan Paul, the viral sensation. This is impressive. This is the full Kansas City Finals course. Look at him, tremendous start there.
My goodness.
And you can see it. He tore the sleeves off and he came to play.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Push up.
Oh.
Good. Push up. Good. All right.
There we go. Hell yeah. All right. Well, I mean, let's face it. They're the steps. They're not the hardest thing in the world. I'd say he'd probably had to practice at a couple of these obstacles before. That was my guess because they don't really want him to stuff up on the night.
Hey, this guy's a great big phony.
But yeah, nailed those steps, just smooth, clean, so just made it look easy. All right, well, we'll just get it here and we can actually see where the obstacle is. Just so you guys know, there's two grips that will slide down in a really awkward way where you'll then have to grab the big red sausage looking thing. We'll go with that.
You got it. You got it, Logan.
Look at all the muscle that he's holding.
There we go.
The body size. This course right here, it is
Ooh,
really
okay.
to the bigger ninjas.
Let's go, champ. Nice, hell yeah. That wasn't too bad. It's not exactly what I would personally do. However, it doesn't matter. Like at the end of the day, it's ninja. If you get through the obstacle, you get through the obstacle. What I do like that I saw is when his legs wrapped around, you'll notice that he actually pulls back on the handles to load his swing, is what we call loading your swing. So then he has enough momentum to reach the platform. Throw a couple dabs in. You know, Logan's dabbing all the time. This is back obviously a few years ago now. And I did a dab right before my very first run on Australian Ninja Warrior. And I got so much criticism for it. It was on sportsbet.com. They posted it and it had thousands of comments of just people being like, this guy should be immediately disqualified for dabbing.
You're a phony.
Yeah, unfortunately, when I did, it was cool in 2016, but by the time the show ended up airing several months
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never.
Balance time. Let's go, champ. Oh! Oh! Ouch!
Well, he took a
Bro,
shot to his
not gonna lie,
shot.
that was actually
Look at them wrestling
mad
the
impressive.
broken pipes.
Logan Paul fighting through it.
There we go, hell yeah. Hey, balance is balance, baby. As long as you get across that platform, it doesn't matter. You make it look as ugly as possible. If you get past there, that's sweet. You're all G, on to the next obstacle. You forget about the last. But not gonna lie, we gotta watch that one more time. Steps, steps, onto the top perfectly. To actually hold on and prevent your legs from slipping off and slapping the water, which is probably what happens 90% of the time when people try and do that. He actually does a really good job of coming out of this position here. It is way trickier than you would think, and you need a lot of strength to be able to do that. Logan's looking pretty strong, not gonna lie, but he's barely scraping through at the moment. All right, next we got Crank It Up. So, very technical obstacle and heavy strength base as well. I've never actually done this obstacle before, but I would imagine you would grab the two handles, build up a huge swing out the front, and on the back swing, you would lever them as high as you possibly can and probably just crank it up from there. Second maneuver is the lache from the top of these bars handles here onto the second part. That's gonna be the tough part.
I'm talking strength. There you go. Good.
Big swing. Big backswing. Good. Good.
Logan Paul.
Nice.
Logan's son powering through it. You see Logan's son getting his Karate Kid on.
Big knees. Big knees.
A long transfer
Ooh,
here. though.
should've gone.
A lot
Big
of
time
weight.
jump. Oh, a lot
There we
of
go.
weight. He almost dislocated his shoulder with that
Logan
jump.
Paul, this is not special effects. This is the real deal.
One more. Keep going.
Matt, I thought he was just a social media star. Yes, he's big on Instagram. He's big on Twitter. But right now, he is big on Ninja Warrior.
Ooh. There we go. You. That was sick. Not gonna lie, did extremely well. That is not an easy obstacle by the looks of it. You're hanging off your arms for a really, really long time, and you need that coordination and that body awareness to be able to build up the momentum. Though he's looking a little bit tired now on the forearms. It'll be interesting to see how he goes in the next one. Right, next up is the bar hop. So as you can see, he's about to jump off the tramp. It's onto a bar with two cradles adjacent to each other. I personally have actually come off on this obstacle. I'm gonna see what happens to him first, and then we'll talk about it a little bit as far as techniques and things to do.
With this performance, and now the bar hop. All right, now watch these transfers. About a 5-foot shift here on these cradles.
Nice.
Are you serious? 250 pounds?
How is a rookie
This is the hard
doing
part.
I
this?
can't believe it. Come on, Logan Paul.
There we go.
And onto that middle bar, but we saw a lot of athletes fatigue right here.
Well, Matt, he is going to have to keep his L's to
Come
make
on, bro.
this transition. He's going to have to bring it.
Oh!
He's down.
Logan Paul
Man,
splashes down.
far out. Yeah, was somewhat anticipating that ending actually, considering watching the first half. When I look at it, the first thing I notice is that when he jumps up to the first bar, he is double overhand grip. And a very basic thing that you should be practicing within Ninja Warrior training is mixed grip. The only times you really need mixed grip within Ninja Warrior is where the object that you're grabbing onto has some sort of free movement or rotation or spinning effect, such as this bar. It is somewhat freely moving and it can rotate on its own. Therefore, when your hands are both overhand, there's big chance that you're just gonna peel out. The first move was awesome though. He's moving through, it's really slippery, and he makes it. The next move is even harder, too much momentum backwards and you might slip off. But he makes it. And here I was like, all right, he's doing pretty well, but if he goes double overhand on this next one and still manages to hold on, he's either got super crazy strength or he's gonna spin out. And as you can see here in slow motion, when he goes to grab it, he grabs it and he holds on for like a second and then spins out, and the bar spins out of his fingers, which is really unfortunate because he was absolutely crushing it.
I don't know if you guys saw, but I was doing the course and then I fell.
Overall, guys, I actually think Logan did a pretty freaking awesome job considering he has no prior technique or training. Yes, he's not necessarily a ninja athlete, but he is still an athlete in his own right. I can imagine someone like Logan doing that and failing where he did actually probably would get to him a little bit because he wants to do well. And that's why he ended up being as successful as he has with YouTube and with all his kind of athletic abilities that he has. It's just probably not the right kind of strength which will translate over to ninja. I'm sure this dude can lift heavy weights all day, every day, baby. But when it comes to ninja and things like rock climbing, it's just a different kind of strength. So if I had to rate Logan's performance on Ninja Warrior, I would say, considering all factors, I'd give him a solid 7 to maybe 7.5. The dude has a huge amount of potential to do really well if he does train it. However, we all know that's probably not gonna happen. So if you guys enjoyed this video and you enjoy this kind of style of reviewing people doing Ninja Warrior, please leave me a like or a comment just to let me know. Everything helps this channel grow. Hope you guys have a fantastic week. I hope you learned a couple things as well. Much love to you all. Hiya! Sayonara. I know that was really cool.